Hi, Taoping Airlines Math Industry here, and today we're looking at square roots. With square roots, we have seen the symbol back in the past years of our videos. So what this symbol is saying is what is the perfect square of a number under here. So what is the perfect square of 25? Well, since 5 times 5 is 25, like 25 for square root, 5 would be the answer, because on this multiplication table, you see the 5 here and the 5 here. The highlighted numbers are all the square roots. So here's 5 and here's 5. 25 is highlighted. So this box right here is going to be a perfect square. 5 right here and 5 down, that would make a perfect square of 25. And if we draw every square for each highlighted number, like here and here, the square root of 4 is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. The bigger the square root, the bigger the square. So we have been doing square roots on a calculator. So let's try and find the square root of 64. That would be 8, because 8 times 8 equals 64. But there are other numbers saying, what if I try to do the square root of 70? We don't know, because a number times itself does not equal 70, and we would get a number full of decimals, like 8.36. And then we would round the decimal to the nearest tenth. So, in this unit, we're not going to use a calculator. So, let's try and find the square root of 16. What is the square root of 16? So here's a number line. It represents the square root of 0 is 0. And it all goes all the way to 81, which is 9. Because 9 times 9 is 81. Sadly, we don't have like 10, 11, 12. But 9 is the max number we have on this Super Smash Bros. Video game. So, you see 16 right here, and the perfect square of 16 would be 4. Why? Because here's 16 right here, here's 16, and if we make a square, that would be a square, it would be a perfect square. So, that was an easy one because we knew it on the top of our back. But let's say if we try to find the square root of 24. Okay, that is going to be a problem because a number times itself cannot equal 24. That's why we use a number line to predict and estimate what the square root of that certain number could be. So, we said that it would be 24, which is the middle of 16 and 25. So let's move that cursor all the way to at least 4 or 5. The idea is to have the top number line and the bottom number line and use it to estimate. So, since 16 is the square root of 4, and 25 is the square root of 5, and 24 is in the middle, we want to find the distance between both numbers. So 24 of the distance of 16, that would be 8. And the distance from 24 and 25, that would be 1. So we know that it can't be 4.5. Because if 24 and 25 are almost the same, like it's almost close to each other, then we should get a number decimal that is higher than at least 4.5, because if it was like a tie, such as, if it was like a tie, like since the difference between 16 and 21 is 4, actually 5, the distance between 16 and 21 is 5, and the distance between 21 and 21 and 25, that would be 4. So they're very close. So 4.5 is the middle, but since the lower number, because you want to try and see which the middle number goes, does it go closer to this number or that number? Since 4 is less than 5, it's got to be closer to this number. So it could be 4.6 or around 4.5 because it's near the half of the half of the two numbers. Like around here. That would be a good estimate. Going back to the previous problem where we want to try to find the square root of 24. Since 24 is closer to 25 and it's 1, I think my estimate's gotta be at least 4.9 or 4.8. There we go. My estimate is 4.9 because it's close to 25 because we want to try and find the square root of 24. So that is my final answer, and let's lock it in. And when we have our locked in estimate, because an estimate means you're trying to guess what the answer is or guess close what the answer is, the square root of 24 is 4.89. So if we have 4.89, we want to round it to the nearest tenth. So here's 4.8, and here's 4.9. Since it's 0.89, we're gonna try and round it to this number. So yes, my estimate, or our estimate, was actually pretty close. And yeah, we did it. The reason why we estimate is because what if you don't have a calculator, and like for example, you're like, and you're engineering something, and you don't really have the accurate details, so you want to try and estimate, or try and get close to an estimate. So this is why this applies. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe. There will be a second example on the next video.